What is going on, guys? Today, we're back at it, and let's go over the trade I was looking to take. Didn't end up taking a trade today. So overall, we were looking bearish, we'll say. We had multiple SMTs at the highs, but we also had multiple SMTs at the lows. So NQ was bearish more than ES. So I was looking to take shorts on NQ. While we did look overextended in this area, and targets were down here, was our last target, and was potentially seeing if market wanted to come up off of the London session sweep that happened pre-market. Or I'm sorry, right at market open, we had gotten a Judas, hit the London low, and then started moving up. Didn't play out, but yeah. So on this 15-minute here, we had a 15-minute reject, and that was right at market open where we came down. We swept these lows. This was Asia, and I believe London was right here. ES was also bearish on the 4-hour, but the 1 hour was bullish up until the 9 o'clock closing. So, right, we opened right here, came up, made an S&T off these highs, pretty much just dumped down. Well, NQ was presenting better options, but we didn't quite get a retrace. We did sweep London lows, I think here, and then we started moving up. We inversed this 5-minute, and if we started respecting the 5-minute, I probably would have taken the trade, but we inversed the 5-minute on both indexes right here as well, and then we ended up just dumping down. Could have taken this off of this 5-minute equilibrium here, but if we go into it and we look right around here, we don't get an entry until about 9:52 because NQ broke structure, and what was happening was ES was failing to break structure on the 1-minute, and that's what I tend to wait for. Right here. So we didn't end up breaking structure until 10:52. Made a new low here, failed, and then we finally broke structure at 10:52. Right. So I didn't take the trade. I was very hesitant coming into market open due to what it was looking like. You can see on the 4-hour, way below these highs, while ES is way above these highs, as you can see over here, and we're looking bullish. Hourly was looking bullish at this point up until the 9 o'clock candle, and on NQ, right, way below. We could have potentially gotten entry here, but as you can see, it's about 100-point stop loss. I was not down for that, so did end up taking this trade. Don't believe that it was the best trade I could have taken. Usually in these moments, like, yes, market did play out. Yes, it did present something, but it wasn't a trade where I was like, ooh, yeah, this is going to be real good. You know, like I was very confused, if that's the best word. Market was giving mixed signals, inversing this 5 minute coming off, sweeping London and Asia, over here. And I was thinking maybe we get a reversal. We don't. We inverse it, and then we just end up dumping back down. Like I said, if we did ended up respecting this, I probably would have taken this trade. But market was giving mixed signals. Wasn't exactly within my probability. And yes, there was a setup, and it was in my strategy, but nothing was making sense or correlating. Um, this trade was it's just a confusing day, very misleading day, and I decided to just sit it out. You know, if I don't know or I'm not sure, why would I take that trade? You know, I would love to just take the trades that I'm like, wow, this looks really good. You know, like this could play out actually very well. Those are the type of trades I want to take. This today was just like, okay, so which way are we going? You know, so I feel like I had a problem definitely, with FOMOing into trades where I would see this happen. For instance, if I saw this happen maybe a year ago, I've seen this, I was like, wow, I just missed that. So I try to find some type of shitty entry. And fortunately, I would have gotten lucky. You know, I thought about taking a trade right here off this 5 minute, this 5 minute gap, and it's not even aligned with my strategy. So why would I take it? You know, so good restraint on my part, good defensive, um, plays here, but yeah, nothing where I was like, this is gonna be great. You know, um, but a move always happens. There's opportunity every single day. And I feel like as a trader, it's my job to understand where price is going to go within the boundaries of my strategy and, you know, my rules. And if I could do that on a consistent basis, then I would be able to gain profits. If I would take a trade like this, or taking this trade down here, um, that doesn't do anything but give me short term, satisfaction with a P&L and a number. Um, while as a profitable trader, someone who acts on their strategy accordingly every single day. Not to say my strategy wasn't presented, but I feel like I don't have that level of intuition or market experience to even be taking something that I'm not confident in, you know? So I'd much rather just focus on using the drawdown that I have and use it on trades that I'm absolutely certain about. Where it's like, wow, this looks great. I want to enter on this absolutely 100%. Now, this today was just one of those days where it was just confusing. Coming into market open, it was confusing. And looking at market open, it was confusing. You know, just watching, it was just confusing. I was just, you know, not sure where price was going to go. And I'd much rather not just start trading away all the drawdown that I have left on a trade that I'm not even sure about. So really the takeaway today is, regardless of price makes a move, do not be fearful of missing out on profits that you could have gained. You should be thinking about, how does this fit in with my strategy? How can I find a move that is within my strategy? Because there is opportunity in the market every day. The market makes moves every single day. You know, so to have probability on a consistent basis is going to allow you to gain profits over time. So the way I've been thinking about it is, why am I not taking the trades that I'm absolutely certain about? Because because I've done this before where I've gotten mad at myself for not taking a trade because a move played out. But is it within boundaries of my strategy? Am I confident in it? Do I know, or is price giving me an indication where it wants to go? And I believe today price did not give me that indication, regardless that there was a setup. There was just misleading confluences and misleading order flow that was leading me to not want to take a trade. And sometimes that is the best option. And just remember, I have tomorrow, I have Thursday, I have Friday, I have the next week, the week after that. I have this whole month. It doesn't matter if you miss one day, you miss one trade, you miss a move of a trade, because guess what? It's gonna be there tomorrow. And it might be even better than the day before. For example, I know for a fact that this price action today was just not high probability. If I can't even have confidence within a strategy that I see, a setup that I see within my strategy, why would I take that? Why would I take that? So, that being said, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.